So Arsenal have beaten Tottenham for 3 consecutive games in the North London derby for the first time, I think, since like 1988, which makes Mikel Arteta the first Arsenal manager to ever do this, which is absolutely just mind-blowing if you ask me. But guys, welcome back to Emirates Pitch Talk. You're here with your boy Tobes, and we're here discussing the North London derby that just happened. My boys, my team, my family, Arsenal Football Club, doing the triple over Tottenham, beat them 3 times on the bounce, like I just said. Before we get into all that, guys, please comment, like, subscribe, do all that great stuff, and let's get into it. Mikel Arteta became the first Arsenal manager to ever beat Tottenham in 3 consecutive North London derbies, and you honestly have to give the man credit. It wasn't a great performance by the team. We gave the possession away, but we all know it's Tottenham. Give them the ball, ask them to break us down. They're not going to break us down. Bully them on set pieces. Perfect formula to beat Tottenham. So any rival fan, anybody watching this, I'm not a master tactician, but if you want to beat Tottenham, give them the ball and bully them on set pieces. That's how you win the game. It was a brilliant tackle masterclass by Mikel Arteta, if you ask me, given all the injuries and the stuff that he's had to deal with in the past kind of like 2 weeks, especially with that shambolic Declan Rice sending off. During Timber, still kind of getting up to speed. Mikel Moreno, L, injured. Calafiori, L, injured. There's just been a lot to deal with. Zinchenko out injured, Jesus only coming back in. Like there was really an awful lot to deal with. You honestly just have to give credit to the man for doing what he did. But I have to give out a shout out to Jurriën Timber because he was absolutely immense. He was monstrous in that game. Same with Gabriel Magalhaes as well. That guy, I won't lie, for about a 12-month period, I wasn't his biggest fan because there was a lot of Bozo moments. There was a lot of things he was doing that wasn't really tickling my fancy, and I really didn't like it at all. But he's come leaps and bounds in the past kind of like 12 to 18 months. Like he's just monstrous. And I know we give Saliba a lot of credit, but this guy is just crazy talented. One of the first players Arsenal signed under Mikel Arteta as well. First kind of player to really believe in the project, really believes in what Mikel was doing, and stay true to it as well. And I really hope and pray, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, I'm crossing everything, that we can get over the line this season. But it's kind of hard to do when you have that freak robot Erling Haaland scoring goals as if it's nothing. I think he has a crazy stat that I seen, that he scored 99 goals in 102 games for Manchester City. How can you compete with that? Like honestly, like if you don't win the league, I'm not even gonna blame Mikel Arteta, because it's just when you have a generational player in Erling Haaland, what more can a manager do? We don't have a generational type of player in a squad like that, by maybe Bukayo Saka. So it's just it is what it is. But back to the game anyways. The game in itself wasn't the best free-flowing game from a neutral standpoint. But for me, all I wanted was the 3 points. I didn't care how we got it, as long as we walked away with the 3 points. And that's exactly what we did. There's a lot of bickering and fighting as well. I seen Jurriën Timber holding Vicario by the scruff of the neck. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I love seeing stuff like that. I absolutely love seeing stuff like that. Like getting to them into the derby, like just lay into them, you know what I'm saying? But it was a brilliant performance by the guys. We have those guys, the noisy neighbours that they've been calling themselves. They're not really that noisy anymore. They just be making noise. We have Manchester City next. But in between, obviously, we have Atalanta in the Champions League on Thursday. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but a Champions League game on a Thursday just doesn't feel right to me. Like, we didn't fight blood, sweat and tears to get back into the Champions League to be playing on Thursday night again. That almost kind of feels like, to me, it's like a Europa League game. But never mind, we're still in the Champions League, so it is what it is. But yeah, we have those guys next on Sunday. I'm just hoping and praying, because Bukayo Saka went off in the game on Sunday. What looked like an injury, but I think it's kind of been cleared up now that it's just a cramp, just a precaution. I don't want to see him risk against Atalanta on Thursday. Let him play maybe 20, 30 minutes, let him come on in the second half. I don't want to see him start that game. But Mikel Arteta is stubborn, and Bukayo Saka is stubborn as well, because he always likes to play. So we just have to really wait and see who really knows. Yeah, there's just a lot that we've been dealing with recently. And for me, I wouldn't say I was scared going into the game, but I was just a little bit worried. I still knew that we were going to win. I was expecting nothing less than a victory. Anything less than a victory, well, miles off, and absolutely miles off, especially when we're going to go against City on Sunday. So just shout out to the boys, shout out to Mikel Arteta. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. I will never, ever not love singing that song. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. It is what it is.